Do 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 do. Hello, everybody. Welcome to another little lesson with Rod. How are you guys doing today? Today, I'm going to give you guys a little lesson on human structure. I'm going to teach you guys a new way that I learned how to draw humans. And it has been an absolute delight of a method. And it has been really easy to learn. And it has been incredibly simple to explain. So within the next 10 minutes, I'm going to spend a little bit of my time teaching you guys a new method of drawing bodies that I have just discovered. And I call it the head and crotch method. Yes, it's a weird correlation that I came up with. Okay, so whenever you look at a human being, it's a very interesting body. It's a very interesting shape. I noticed that most people's neck size, right, is about the same width as their pelvic area, like their crotch. Their neck and the crotch is very, very similar in size. When I started looking at that, I was like, well, if you just take that measurement, you draw that and you draw this, well, this one gives me my hip bones because that's my crotch. So you just draw little circles going out. And then that gives me access to my legs and the separation between them. Interesting. So now I have a rib cage. This is the entry part of my rib cage, so I just draw a little bit to each side of that line. And now I have myself a rib cage. This is going to help me with any sort of overlapping shapes that I need to do to make my character look like it's rotating, twisting, or whatever. And then to draw my body part right here, my upper body, is just a straight line at the front of that circle. And that's going to give me access to my back muscles and the outside of my arm. That's awesome. I bring it in for volume and overlapping shapes so that I can create depth. And I have everything. Bro, you literally draw two lines and I can see it makes sense completely. There's me. Well, the thing is, that's 20 years of experience, right? 20 years of experience have taught me a lot more than a person that probably has a little less than that. So now, taking those 2 points into consideration, right? Now let's just draw any shape you want. And now we're going to draw one circle at the top, one circle at the bottom. Connect them. I have a body structure now. So being able to just do that gave me access to drawing a character in like 2 seconds from a random shape. But now it looks like the character could actually exist. That's interesting. Can that happen in any way, shape, or form? Yes. If we take this and we bend this line, I don't know, move it over here, find a way to connect these two lines. This is going to be my head. That's going to be my crotch. So you're going to have a little bit of volume either side. That's going to be where my legs go from. And to set the direction of my head, wherever this circle is, I just have to draw a line. And I have access to drawing my body, twisting and turning and doing anything I want. With love handles and everything. So being able to do that took 2 circles. One circle to know the size of my head, one circle to know the size of my crotch. If I have to bend them in space to get really cool poses and stuff, you're able to do that now. You're not subjected to drawing boring poses if you know how to move your characters around. Now, this is really fun because once you understand a little bit more of your anatomy, you're going to be able to make those correlations and be able to draw your structures a little bit more refined. When you start drawing them in actual sizes where you want the character to be looking like a comic book character or whatever, you're going to have a little bit less hard time finding those structures. Okay. And when you try to find really cool things, you just need to learn how to draw things in space. But these two little dots help you a lot. Crotch, neck. Ta-da! It's a very fun little measurement gap that I love. And it's so easy to learn. In one of your videos, you said that if we want to be as good as you, then we need to draw as much as you. So for the last week, I've been doing art nonstop, and the improvements I've made are incredible. Yes! So if you want to learn even more, if you've been drawing that much, come join us in the lesson that I'm going to be doing tomorrow. If you come join us for the lesson, it's at 3 p.m. Pacific. Right? I have it in my stories. I think I have it in the videos. So if you come join us, I'm going to teach a 2-week sketchbook challenge. This is what helped me when I was in art school. It helped me become a much more rounded artist. And it was literally the only way that I was able to catch up to other people. Like, it was the only way, as a person that had absolutely no knowledge at all about art. That's the only way that I was able to actually, like, not catch up to, but even surpass a bunch of people in my art school. So it was something I like to teach once in a while. And I do little seminars and stuff like that to teach that stuff. So I highly suggest that anybody that wants to learn a little bit more about, like, how to set up drawing habits and stuff like that, come join us, and then you will be surprised. Like, honestly, like, you'll be like, okay, cool, dope. I'm going to do that. Because we overthink a lot of things. We don't really think about how to practice the things that we really need to learn. And very often, without the instruction of somebody, it becomes really difficult to be able to guide ourselves. So what I like to teach is drawing habits and, like, how to spend your time wisely. Would you post it somewhere? I'm at work at next time. Oh, I'll set up a viewing link. Just hit me up in a DM and I'll send you a viewing link so you can see it afterwards. Yeah, it'll probably be recorded. So it's going to be recorded and then it's going to be broadcasted later. Well, not broadcasted later. It might just be like, I just set up to the people that want to see it. I'll just send them links. But learning this simple concept is going to teach you, like, so much about just drawing in general. At least balanced characters. You're going to be able to draw much cooler characters without a lot more struggle. So, with that being said, my friends, today's was a quick lesson. I wanted to stay here with you guys for a little bit, 10 minutes or so. I hope that you guys learned a little bit with this lesson. It's going to be posted on the channel, so you guys can just go reference it back anytime that you guys feel like. But the overall concept is, remember that your head and your crotch are about the same size. If you draw a circle, you can guide yourself to your head. And if you draw 2 little circles from the bottom of that circle, you have yourself your hip bones. Your rib cage is a circle from that other circle, and you connect them. And your arms go around your rib cage and they come out. So drawing your arms in different directions is just about following that little figure 9 motion. Thank you so much. You guys are awesome. I'll see you guys in the next one. Hope you guys learned a lot. Later.